Hello guys, welcome back for another video, and in this one I'm going to show you how to use a new extension that I made which will allow you to create and change text directly within Inkscape with LLMs. Okay, so the extension is called AI Text Generator, and it works with local and cloud-based LLM. Okay, so the extension allows you to do two things: create text and modify text, basically. So we can create text and we can also modify, translate, summarize, expand, and rewrite any selected text. Okay, so let's, for example, go with like, can you describe the differences between LLM and small language model? Yeah, let's go for this. Go for apply, and in the backend, what is running is currently ChatGPT. I think the GPT-4 Turbo one. Yeah, so as you can see, what we get is something like this with like a bunch of texts with the explanation of the difference between. There is background that was added, so if you want to delete it, you can just go and ungroup. And basically now what we can do is, from this selected text, we can either like change translate. For example, we can translate this to French if we want. So let's go to text and let's go to translate. Translate, and let's go to French. And let's have this translated to French. And it will automatically like translate and directly change the text. You will not create another portion of the text, so it will be the same object. And yeah, as you can see, there's like everything is now written in French. I don't know if you can read, guys, but I can. And so les LLM, modèles d'apprentissage de langage, et les SLM, modèles statistiques de langage, là il s'est trompé un peu. So he got this wrong. It was supposed to be small language model, but it's going for something else. It's going for statistical instead of small. Se distingue principalement par technologies sous-jacentes et leur application. I will like stop my French now, but you get the idea. Okay, so this is basically like how this thing is working, and now I'll be showing you like how to install and how to configure this. Okay, so first what we need to do is quite simple. We need to go to the GitHub and you need to install this. Just like clone this repo that I made. Just copy, clone, put this inside your PC, and two things that you need is, three things actually. You need those two files that we need to copy and paste inside the folder where all the extensions are contained for LaTeX, Inkscape, sorry. And we also need this config example.json where our basically API key will be prepared. Okay, so if we want to use OpenAI, we need to add our key here. Same for Anthropic, Google, Mistral, Core, Hugging Face, or Grok. Okay, the default provider is this one, and the settings by default are those ones. Okay, quite simple. So let's go back to the Inkscape. So we can I can show you like, we can set up this. So to set up this, quite simple. What you do is you go to Edit, go to Preferences, and then there will be a dialog window that will open. Go to System, and then you go to User Extension, and you open it. This will open up a path where there will be many folders depending on how many extensions you have, and you just need to create a new one. Create new folder. You can call it like whatever you want. So, in my case, I did call this TextGen, And the idea is to just like copy well, so in my case it was text gen, and you just need to copy text gen dot inx and textgen.py plus config.example that you will need to fill and just rename it config. Okay, I have a config already prepared with like all the key. I will not be able to show because there's like all the API key that I have, but it is basically like what you need to do. Okay, and then what you do is quite simple. Now that we are inside the extension, what you do is you just go here and just fill the value that you need for the different provider that you want to use. Okay, quite simple. So let's go back to the actual escape. So once you do this, what you need to do is just need to restart. So what you do is you close Inkscape and you reopen. So let's close and reopen. And now what you will be able to see is inside extension, inside the text section, you will see the new extension that will pop. So let me show you now once Inkscape reopen. Yeah, so new document. Yeah, so you go to extensions, and inside extensions, what you do is basically go to text, and first one will be probably AI text generator, and you will be able to see something like this. Okay. So let me show you like what you can actually do with this extension. Okay. So let's go for the different configuration. So as I mentioned, we can create, and all of those after are for modifying the text that was currently selected. Okay. For the API, this currently provide like most of the closed source models, so Anthropic, Google, AI, Grok, Mistral, and it also supports local model with Ulama and Llama 5, and this is done with simple server launch with Ulama or Llama 5. I made a video on Llama 5 if you want to check, but it's quite simple. Just place the API URL. In this case, it's for Llama, and just place the name of your model here. Okay, pretty simple. Same goes for Llama 5. Instead, it will be ATAT, and just place the name of your GGUI model here. Okay, quite simple. I made a video on this, so please check this out to set up the Llama 5 server. Okay, the rest is quite simple. You go for your provider, and then what you do is you need to make sure that you have your API field inside the JSON. If you don't have, you can place it inside, and then it will save this next time you like you do a call basically. Then you place the model that you want to use, the name, and then that's it. Then you have your prompt, you have your settings for the translation, the tone, you use formal, casual, professional, friendly, enthusiastic, and so on and so forth. Okay. Text style, basically what you get from the Inkscape UI. You can change the font size, scale multiplier, so size of the complete text, and font weight, font style, text decoration. Okay, quite simple. You can also change the color, and you can also add background. Okay, so as you saw at the beginning, we add like background. So let's have like another text generated, but with a background. And you can also like have like choose where the text appear, the position, and the alignment. And lastly, you can have like a tweak on the LLM parameters that are most like important, which is temperature and max token generation. So yeah, so both basically the words that will be generated can be controlled by this. And there is also a post-processing step, or if we want to extract, for example, markdown based syntax and any kind of weird formatted text here. Okay. So that's basically like how this works. And so let me like create a new one without the background. Okay, so this will be creating a new text. Basically, it will be using the same prompt because it was the last prompt that we used. And as you can see, there's like the text here without the background. And did it get right this time? Okay, and still go for statistical and a small. Okay, great. So yeah, that's basically it. Hope you liked it, guys. I did another video on this. Things pretty much similar. It's instead of text, it was for images. So basically generate images directly from Inkscape with LLM. So if you like this, please check this video. The video will probably appear on your screen now. And if you like this video, guys, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this to a friend that might find this useful. It really does help the channel. And I will be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye, guys.